And now it's time for the No BS Sports Zone podcast. Come on, family. This is Rob Johnson of the No BS Sports Zone. Going to keep it very short for you guys today. A few topics here and there. I'm going to unleash on this first topic, but we're going to have a good show, but a short one today here on the No BS Sports Zone, episode 7. First topic is the elephant in the room, which is Carson Wentz and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers this season so far, ladies and gentlemen, has 9 touchdowns to 0 interceptions, 887 yards, and Carson Wentz has 737 yards with 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. The problem with Carson Wentz, and to me it's very apparent, is that the team drafted his heir apparent, and he can't handle it. And ever since he's been hurt, he's been having issues getting back to the Carson Wentz that we knew before the injury happened. With Aaron Rodgers, when you look at him overall, he had a good season last year, but the NFC Championship game told us a lot. Told us that he needed to recoup himself. Told us that he needed to get himself back in the order and the shape. And what Aaron Rodgers has done so far, even with Devontae Adams hurt, is miraculous. A lot of people will not call him the MVP, but right now he is my MVP. When Jordan Love came into that building, you know what Aaron Rodgers said? He said, I'm going to get better. I'm not going to pout. I'm not going to get upset. I'm just going to do my job. And right now, Aaron Rodgers is doing his job. Carson Wentz has a prime opportunity to win the NFC East this year, a weakened NFC East. Even with a good team like Dallas, their defense is depleted. So there is really no excuse for the Philadelphia Eagles to be where they are. Are they just a bad team? Are they a team with no confidence? Are they a team that needs to make a change at quarterback? If you're Carson Wentz, you need to get better before Jalen Hurts gets in. Nick Foles is doing well. Can you get back to that form? Also, we have the NBA Finals tonight. Just to give you guys some perspective, a little bit of history, the Lakers are 37-27 all time against these Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have lost 6 out of the last 8 against the Los Angeles Lakers. This past season, regular season, the Lakers beat the Heat by 15 and by 3. Ladies and gentlemen, to me, when I look at the Miami Heat, they are a very good team. This is a Miami Heat team that has to be commended. Jimmy Butler played so well throughout the bubble. So many role players stepping up. Tyler Hero was literally a hero for the Miami Heat. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where it all stops. This is where the fun and games stop. This is where everything stops. The Los Angeles Lakers are on a mission. Anthony Davis is on a mission. LeBron James is quite definitely on a mission. Rondo is on a mission. Dwight Howard, ironically, back in Orlando where it all started, is on a mission to win championships. You're talking about Hall of Famers, the potential Hall of Famers looking to make their mark for their legacy here. This is a legacy series for the Los Angeles Lakers. Not only do you have to come out and beat the Heat, they have to come out and dominate the Heat like I think they will. I think they'll come out and win this in 4 to 5 games. It will not get to a 6th game, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're looking for a great series, this is not the series to look for. The Miami Heat are in the wrong place at the wrong time. They've had a great story. They've done a great job throughout the playoffs. You can do nothing but commend Eric Spoelstra and that basketball team. However, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. There is no returning from this. The bubble will forever be known as the Los Angeles Lakers bubble. LeBron James wants that coveted 4th championship, and the Miami Heat will not be able to stop him, in my opinion. As we go to the NFL, let me give you my picks for this weekend, and you can go look at the matchups, but I'll just give you team by team who I think is going to win. The Jets, the Bears, Detroit, Arizona, Jacksonville, Dallas, Houston, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Baltimore, LA Rams, New England Patriots, Las Vegas Raiders, San Francisco 49ers, and Green Bay Packers. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is going to be a very important weekend. Also, let me remind you that Tennessee and Pittsburgh will be moved to either Monday or Tuesday because of some positive COVID-19 tests. It's going to be an important week, ladies and gentlemen, because of this simple fact right here. When you are a team that is looking to solidify yourself as a good team, you've got to win these games. And when I look at certain teams, I look at the Detroit Lions. You have the New Orleans Saints right where you want them. You lost that first game against the Bears. You had one. You struggled against Green Bay, even though you came out strong. You've got to make sure that you come out and you beat these Saints. You got to come out and show the world that you guys are legitimate. Come out, be 2-2. Matthew Stafford, show the world that you are legitimate and that you deserve to be in Detroit long term, and that they don't need to go out and find another option. I'm looking at teams like the Cleveland Browns. Even though I picked Dallas, you got to come out and swing at these guys, beat these guys, show these guys that you are better than what everybody thinks they are. Use that running game to your advantage. If you're Cleveland, if you're Baker Mayfield, this is your coming out party. If you're the Miami Dolphins, you have to come out against Seattle and say, look, Russell Wilson, you're not going to throw for 4 to 5 touchdowns. We're going to shut you down, even though I think they're going to do it. So those are my 3 things I look for, especially when I look at teams who I think need to make statements. Next, folks, for our last topic, let's talk about some college football. We are in week 5. Let's talk about some games and give you some predictions. NFL football has been very good this year, but I believe that college football has just been absolutely excellent. It's bringing back Saturdays. If you love Saturdays, then you're going to love these predictions. First, on Friday night, we have Louisiana Tech against BYU. I've got BYU. Then on Saturday, here's a slate of games, and these are live top 25 teams. South Carolina at Florida. I got Florida. Missouri, Tennessee. I got Tennessee. TCU, Texas. I have Texas. In NC State against Pittsburgh, I have Pittsburgh. Abilene Christian against Army, I've got Army. Memphis, SMU, I have SMU in the upset. South Florida against Cincinnati, I've got Cincinnati. North Carolina against Boston College, I've got North Carolina. Texas A&M against Alabama. Until A&M can prove to me that they're a legit team for real, I've got to give it to Bama. Oklahoma State against Kansas, I got Oklahoma State. Virginia Tech against Duke, I've got Virginia Tech in a close one. Ole Miss against Kentucky, I've got Kentucky. Tulsa against UCF, I've got UCF. Auburn against Georgia, I've got Auburn. Oklahoma against Iowa State, I've got to give this to Iowa State. LSU against Vanderbilt, I've got to give this game to LSU. Virginia against Clemson, I've got to give this game to Clemson. Those are my college football predictions. I hope everybody enjoyed the No BS Sports Zone, episode 7. Check me out next week.